And I'd say, welcome anybody that has not doesn't know. We've got a crazy finish to season 11. That Clue. I've never heard Clue this excited, but he's loving it. So what we ended up over here in Suck It Up division, Beantown with second. Washington wins the division, gets the bye. Beantown has second place sewn up or home field advantage in round one. However, Manchester and Crystal Lake have to play a play-in game. We've scheduled that for the next day on the regular season, and Manchester will be at Crystal Lake because Crystal Lake beat them 12-10 to get home field advantage. Now I'm going to turn it over to you, Clue, to explain what in the hell are we going to do with three teams all in the running for the third playoff spot, and those three teams are Philadelphia, Gary, and Lancaster. What the hell do we
Absolutely.
do?
So with the three-way tie in the other league, we have to seed the three teams, and they will
Okay.
play a round robin, and it will be extra regular season games, just like this game 155, winner take all for Manchester and Crystal Lake. So the first of these games will feature Lancaster and Philadelphia because both of them had winning records against
Okay.
Gary. So Gary will be the third seed in this round robin.
Okay.
However, Lancaster and Philadelphia both went 11 and 11 against each other, so neither team had an advantage head to head. So we are going to do a coin flip now to
Okay.
determine which of those teams is the first seed, and
Okay.
we'll have home field advantage on tomorrow's game. So,
Okay. Who's the first team? We'll make them heads.
um, what does it say? I think Lancaster is listed first in the standings. It doesn't matter. So
Um,
Lancaster heads and Philadelphia's
Gary,
tails.
Philadelphia is listed first. Gary second. So
Oh,
Philadelphia heads,
correct.
Lancaster
Philadelphia.
tails.
There you go.
Okay. Philadelphia will be heads, Lancaster tail. I just got a coin flip scenario. Flip it, and it's tails, which would mean home field belongs to Lancaster.
Yep, the Lancaster
So
Fighting Amish
so we would have Philadelphia at Lancaster.
on the same day as the Manchester game.
Okay, there it is. Okay.
Okay, so the winner of this game will go and play the very next day at Gary.
Okay, so we'll just wait and then we'll build them kind of along each day as we need them, I would say.
That's correct. What
Okay.
will happen is the team out of these three, we will do a round robin until one team wins two games. At the point that any team has got two wins, that team will make the playoffs as the
And
second and
what
final
you were
wild
saying,
card.
that was a major league rule for years that never got to that point. So we've actually done
That's right.
something that never happened in real
The
baseball.
closest they came was the 64 National League pennant race, which if you go look it up, you'll see how close that was down the
Wow.
stretch. That's the one that's famously remembered as the year that the Phillies collapsed.
Mm, interesting stuff. Well, cool. Short drive down right there, like home away from home. That
Yep.
could take forever, Night Raven says. Well, yeah, it could be a see. Well, congratulations to Midlife and
Well,
Night Raven who are following along because they're in this. We don't call it postseason yet. It's a pre-postseason, post regular
yeah.
season.
This is at Major League Baseball actually called these playoff games at the time,
Yep,
although they are not postseason games.
correct. And the
They
stats
they
will keep it
count in the
running.
regular season
Yeah,
record.
the
Hmm.
regular season record will count, just like I think it was what 1962 or whatever had that extra games or whatever.
Yep,
So
that's 62,
78.
51, a couple of them. Yeah, that's
Interesting. So
exactly.
I know David was talking about maybe broadcasting the Manchester Crystal Lake game if they want to do that or whatever. But hey, we'll leave it up to this. But at least we, thanks to Clue, who got this. I'm gonna get this file with these two games on it, post it. I think, yeah, I'll post it.
Philadelphia, Lancaster, and Gary, get your manager profiles in if you need to make changes.
Yeah, we'll call this well, it's not the end. I'll just call it
No,
end. I
ending.
sent you the one, but this will be a new end. All right, yeah, I've got so many iterations of what we got going on. All right, cool. All I wanted was a chance. So you say there's a chance.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is awesome. Going to be so much fun.
Wow,
A
really
lot of
cool
tension
stuff.
and drama.
This is gonna be more exciting than the real
Yep.
World Series we end up having. So this will be cool. So all right, man, gonna call it down. I'll
Congrats
meet
to
you back over
everybody.